What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. FG2G here, and I got a little food for thought, word of encouragement, a little motivation for you as well as for myself, and we'll just call this dry bones. And so I wanted to start off by reading Ezekiel 37 1 through 14, and this is the Message version. All right, so it says God grabbed me. God's spirit took me up and set me down in the middle of an open plain, strewn with bones. He led me around, and among them, a lot of bones. There were bones all over the plain, dry bones, bleached by the sun. He said to me, "Son of man, can these bones live?" I said, "Master God, only you know that." He said to me, "Prophesy over these bones, dry bones. Listen to the message of God." God the Master told the dry bones, "Watch this. I'm bringing the breath of life to you, and you'll come to life. I'll attach sinews to you, put meat on your bones, cover you with skin, and breathe life into you. You'll come alive, and you'll realize that I am God." I prophesied just as I'd been commanded. As I prophesied, there was a sound, an old rustling. The bones moved and came together, bone to bone, and I kept watching. Sinews formed, then muscles on the bones, then skin stretched over them, but they had no breath in them. He said to me, "Prophesy to the breath. Prophesy, Son of Man. Tell the breath, God the Master says, come from the four winds. Come, breath. Breathe on these slain bodies. Breathe life." So I prophesied, just as he commanded me. The breath entered them, and they came alive. They stood up on their feet, a huge army. Then God said to me, "Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Listen to what they're saying. Our bones are dried up. Our hope is gone. There's nothing left of us. Therefore prophesy. Tell them, God the Master says, I'll dig up your graves and bring you out alive, O my people. Then I'll take you straight to the land of Israel. When I dig up graves and bring you out as my people, you'll realize that I am God. I'll breathe my life into you, and you'll live. Then I'll lead you straight back to your land, and you'll realize that I am God. I've said it, and I'll do it. God's decree. So back in the day, I used to work at a shoe store, and I was working with this lady who would often use the phrase, "I threw you a bone." Okay. And what she meant by that is, hey, I just rang up this sale under your name and or number. Okay. Just to kind of help you out. Because I think we had a base pay, but there was also some sort of incentive plan. But like I said, she was just trying to help me out. And I think that we did that for each other from time to time, especially when it was slower. So that was a good thing. But today, I was just like, well, let me look up what does that phrase actually mean? Okay. And according to Merriam-Webster.com, it says, throw someone a bone. It's an idiom to offer someone something that is not very important or valuable, especially to stop complaints or protests. And then the example that they gave is, the boss would not let his workers out early for the holiday, but threw them a bone by buying lunch. So, when you look up the definition, it seems like it's the minimum. Now, like I said, I know she was just trying to be helpful, or I feel like she was. But the definition is giving, very minimum, just a hush. Just be quiet. It's just a little something for your troubles. And sometimes we look around and we feel like all we have are dry bones. All we have is this, or all we have is that, or, it seems like people are always just giving us the minimum. And what am I supposed to do with that? It's not enough, or so we think. But we have to remember, it's not always about, what we think that we have, or, and how minimal it is, or, what people choose to give us. But it's all about how we perceive it, what we choose to do with it, and how we speak about it. So we have to keep in mind that, when it comes to our lives, if it's God's will for us, He will make it come alive. If it's something we're supposed to do, be, have, He'll make it come alive. All right? So it's all about, how we perceive it and how we speak about it. So speak life. All right? Can these dry bones live? God, only you know. Peace.